Hey guys, John Hall here from GetRipShortcuts.com, and in this video I've had a few emails saying, John, when's the best time to work out? Is the best time to work out in the morning? When's the best time to work out at night? When's the best time to work out for you? Like when do you get the most results and stuff like that? When you get the most results? And so what I would say is when the best time to actually work out is depending on what you're actually trying to do. Now, if your goal is to shred those pounds, to try to look a lot more leaner, a lot more ripped-er, a lot more, just to actually lose weight, then I would say first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning. Now again, this is different preferences of different people, so you need to test this out. But not only have I done it myself, but also I've also listened to other people such as really high-performing athletes, such as The Rock, as you know, Dwayne Johnson. And so I've listened to them and I've listened to other people, and then I've sort of taken what I've learned from them and sort of incorporated, and now I'm telling you as well too. So if your whole goal is to just lose weight, then I would say first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach, come and smash out a gym session. Half an hour if you can, an hour if better if possible. And your whole goal there is that you haven't been eating for quite some time. And so your whole goal is that when you're actually burning and when you're actually burning calories, what are you burning? You're actually burning fat. And yes, you might be eating a little bit of muscle, but if your whole goal is just to reduce those pounds so you can start shaping and shaping and putting structure to your body, because you're sick of those excessive pounds, then you know what I would say is getting up in the morning on an empty stomach. Now it might be hard at start, but getting up on an empty stomach and going straight to the gym. Maybe get a pre-workout. I normally have a pre-workout. I don't normally eat. I normally go to the gym first in the morning and work for an hour and don't have any breakfast at all. I normally have this, which helps me with my get up and get going. But that's about it. Now, I know I'm going to create a lot of controversy. John, you're eating into the muscle. John, you're going to go catabolic. John, you have no idea what you're talking about. I don't care what you guys say, right? This is the video just to help people out when it comes to losing weight and best times to work out. So if your whole goal is just to lose weight, I'd say get up in the morning, try to get a pre-workout in so you can get that caffeine hit, so you can get the energy levels up, and go get a really good workout in. You'll be burning all kinds of fat. All right, you'll be burning a lot of fat, because guess where your body's going? Your body's actually going to your fat stores, because what is fat? Fat is stored energy. When is the fat going to use that energy? When it's got nothing else to use. Oh, really? Tell me something I don't know, John. Well, if that's the case, if fat is just stored energy, then when is it most likely to use? It's most likely to use it when you haven't been eating for a certain period of time, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours, and now you're putting your body under so much pressure, an intense pressure. Now it has to go find the energy levels, and yes, it's going to have a little bit of muscle, but most of it's going to be fat, especially if you're really overweight. It's going to be mostly fat, and you're going to be losing so much weight. Sometimes I've done this on a day basis and kept my calories low, and sometimes I've lost 4 to 5 kilos in one day. I know some people watching this video right now saying, John, that's not good for you. You shouldn't be doing that. Well, you know what? I feel great. I feel good, but I'm just showing you that this sort of stuff really does kick your metabolism into gear, kick your fat loss into gear, and really does help you lose that fat really quickly. If you watch your calorie intake, keep your calorie intake low, and get a workout first thing in the morning, it really can maximize that fat loss. Now, if you're trying to build muscle, then it doesn't really matter when you do your workout, okay? Just make sure you're getting enough calories in, and make sure that, sometimes we're genetically exposed to different areas to be better, such as our legs, such as our chest, and such as our arms. But I believe we can, if we don't have the arms we want, then I believe we can develop them into being even better and better. And so we can actually do that when we're actually, when we're trying to build muscle, we can do that anytime. You can do it in the morning, you can do that at night. If you look at Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, what he does before his movies, guess what? He gets up in the morning on an empty stomach and smashes out a cardio session. Then he comes and has breakfast, and he goes back in the gym and does a weight session. And then he goes to work. So what's going to be for you? For me, I like to do a really high intense or especially now because I'm leaning out, I like to personally do a weight session and then straight off from weight session go straight into a smashing cardio session and then go home and start to look at eating as well too, okay? So they're my opinions on the best time to work out, but once again, just to recap, if you're looking to lose weight, the best time is to actually work out in the morning before you have breakfast, burning so much fat. And, excuse me. But if you're looking to build muscle, then it doesn't matter. Just as long as when you're working the muscle, don't lift heavy. That's all I say, okay? I'll do another video about building muscle and stuff like that and things that I do. But all I say is don't lift heavy. You don't have to be one of these big heroes that lifts heavy all the time to try to build muscle. If you're lifting heavy, then generally speaking, you're using bad form, and especially if you can't do it, bad form, and you're going to snap some shit up. You're going to be breaking something in there. Make sure that you lift enough that you can do at least 8 to 10 reps on, okay? And make sure that you've got that mind-muscle connection, okay? If you're not really feeling the pump in your muscle, that means you're using too much momentum, or your form, too much momentum, and or your form is off. Because if you're doing, say, a bicep curl, and you do, say, 10 of that, and you're not even slightly feeling it in your bicep, well, something else is not working, right? You should be able to feel after even 10 of doing bicep. If it's just a real lightweight and you do 20 just to warm up, like I'll do when I do my biceps, then what will happen is I'll start to feel it. Even on a really lightweight, you'll start to feel it if you've got good form. Okay, so if you're looking to build strength and look at the build muscle, then my tip for the muscle building section side of it is make sure that you contract the muscle, or make sure that you've got good form, and make sure you don't lift heavy, and make sure you've got really, really good form when it comes to that. It's really going to help you contract the muscle, work the muscle, get the pump. You're going to feel awesome, and also it's going to help you build that muscle as well too. So, okay guys, this is John Howell here from GetRipShortcuts.com. Head on down to GetRipShortcuts.com as I'm giving away my full workouts absolutely free. And I'm doing that for the next 500 people. So yes, I do have a business, and yes, I'm going to be selling a product, as you guys may know. Yes, someone has to eat too. And I'm sharing these videos out with you just to help you guys out. And if you're after the full workouts that I'm going to be selling, but for free, then head on down to GetRipShortcuts.com. Put your email address in there, and I'll email you the full workouts when they're done. So that's it, guys. This is John Howell here from GetRipShortcuts.com. Make sure that you take something from this and leave a comment below, click the like button, make a subscribe, whatever you need to do, share it out with your friends, and please, yes, share this definitely out with your friends. That's going to help them out when it comes to working out, fat loss, muscle building, and so much more. This is John Howell here, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace, guys.